Artists have been dealing with mental issues for years, even before a thing like mental health awareness existed. But their pain didn't come as a brand. You didn't have these artists coming out and going to the town square to be like, hey, look at me, I'm depressed, blah, 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 blah. It was something that was dealt with in privacy, but they still showed up and created. Nowadays, some artists seem to make that a brand to focus on their mental health instead of actually trying to fix their mental health. What's up? It's Frey, 20 years plus creator, still building, still growing, here to talk to you raw and honestly about different struggles of being an artist. So let's dive into this mental health issue. It's a hard world to grow up in. You got wars, you got conflicts, you got disease, you got men and women always fighting each other, dating scene is crap. There's a lot of stuff to stress out about. I myself used to suffer from depression when I was younger. I can specifically remember like holding the knife to my, I was trying to make a little symphony on my wrist. But I was just too afraid to actually do that. So thank God I didn't do that. But there were times I was right there with y'all. But when in the past you would kind of hide those things, it seems like people have completely swung the pendulum the other way. Now everything's about sympathizing with mental health. You see it in the bios, right? Neurodivergent, blah, 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 blah. My depression won't allow that. My anxiety won't allow that. You see it all the time. We're getting more mentally weak people that just have a total breakdown over any inconvenience or any minor disagreements. People are taking their mental health issue and making it their identity instead of trying to solve the problem. It's not okay to not be okay. But you go online, you express your mental issues, and what do you get? Everybody cheering you on, patting you on the back, telling you, oh, it's okay, I'm going through it too. Several people affirming your struggles and trying to relate to you with their stories, but most of them fail to say, hey, maybe you want to get that checked on. Maybe you want to go get some help for that. And even if someone does, they're seen as kind of insensitive. Oh, you should, listen to them and feel sorry for them. And then the attention becomes addicting for the person that's getting all that sympathy. So the post becomes circled around their mental health issue. This is how someone that's anxious deals with this. This is how someone that's depressed deals with this. Blah, 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 blah. But what I'm going to do is give you 9 different ways that you can start moving forward and help yourself healing. That is, help me and others. It's nothing fancy. It's just consistent effort to help you. So here we go. Number 1. Spending time offline and reconnecting with family and friends and just actual society in general. Go touch some grass, as they would say. Meet up with friends and families, even if it's for just like lunch. Just get out there and actually interact with real people instead of viewing everybody online, because being online kind of brings out the worst in people and they will do things just to troll and make you feel bad. Like actually getting out there in the world and meeting people, a lot of people aren't the same persona as they put online. Number 2, hikes, walks, get out in nature. In my experience, getting out and just moving around in nature kind of reconnects me with the world, makes me see that the world is bigger than just online. Number 3, regular exercise. And you don't have to do anything fancy. I'm not going to tell you be gym bro or anything like that. But getting out there, walking, a couple of weights every now and then, it's not going to kill you. It's funny, side tangent, that we fight to go to the gym, but once we go to the gym and we actually exercise, we feel so freaking good about ourselves. It's going to help you with your depression. Just 4, go to in-person common events or hobby groups, stuff like that. Sip and paints, go to local art galleries. There's no trauma dumping. You just go there, you do what you love, and you produce more art or whatever other hobbies you're into. 5, meditation. Meditation really helps you. There's so many thoughts. For me, there is so many thoughts going through my head all the freaking time. So it's like just having that mental cool down, getting in touch with your breath and your body, just breathing, and it relaxes you. It calms you down, relaxes you, get the clutter out of there, and you'll be good. Number 6, consistent creative practice without posting. You don't have to post everything. You want to try a new art medium or something, go for that. And just, do something creative and forget about the world for a little bit. I spend countless hours just sitting in my room and diddling. That sounds wrong. I spend countless time in my room just like doing random stuff. And there's as much stuff as I post, there is tons that's just sitting around. And it's just because, I don't feel the need to post everything. I don't have that anxiety to always try to perform, right? So just do creative endeavors and don't post it. Just do it for you to feel like you did something. Number 7, get some sleep. Yes, I know us artists, we want to sit there and we want to stay up and just draw all night. It affects your mood. It really does. You wake up in the morning, you're like, then you get your cup of coffee or you get your energy drink, Monster, the white can, the zero. Yeah. And then it's like you're going through the day and you're like pissed off and you're moody and blah, 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 because it's like you're not getting enough sleep. Your body needs that sleep to recharge. Number 8, limit the doom scrolling. And another thing, limit the mental health content that you take in. A lot of it is, for doom scrolling, that's kind of a giving, okay? Because that's just bringing more stress and anxiety towards you, right? But a lot of the mental health stuff is just patting on the back. That's all it is. Oh, you're fine the way you are. It's nothing wrong with your mental health issue. It's great. It's fine. You'll be okay. All those like affirmations that, you should just, live in your mental health struggles. And that's not good. You need stuff that's going to actually push you to try to get better or get on the path to healing. And a lot of stuff, unfortunately, does not do that.
Being creative while being depressed was hands down one of the most difficult experiences that I've ever had to deal with as a creative, period, the end, full stop. And it's different for everybody. Everybody's going through their own trials. They're going through their own struggles. Find strength in this. Find strength in the community. And let's find a better mental state together.
And then number 9, if you need to talk to someone, go to a therapist and talk to them. And don't just do it on the computer, okay? Don't use the BetterHealth, okay? Actually get away from your computer, which goes back to number 1. Get away from your computer and go sit down in an office with somebody and actually talk your problems out with them. And you don't want somebody who's just gonna let you sit there and vent. You want honest feedback, and you want you want them to give you actionable steps to help you heal. Like homework projects and stuff, do this, that. You don't want somebody who's just gonna sit there in the chair and just let you just talk and just like vent, because it'll be the same thing as just being online and doing it. And if you need it, there's medication out there. I'm not a medication person, but some things you need medication for, right? So if you need the medication, talk to your doctor and get on the medication that you need. Now, these aren't magic fixes. It's not gonna get rid of everything like right away, especially when you're in like the thick of this, right? But some of this has worked better for me and others because it focuses on doing things instead of just declaring it. They build quiet strength to help you build towards continuing to do your art instead of just becoming a brand of mental awareness or mental weakness. Instead of going online and venting about everything, just try one of these things instead. Just try one at a time. Don't dive into all 9 at the same time. Just one at a time. Just we're trying to build just slowly, right? But if you have any suggestions that has helped you through your mental issues or your mental health at all, just leave it in the comments below. Let's share some solutions to help build people up and help them out instead of just giving them attention and back rubs and shoulder massages and all that stuff for having them. We don't want to give them applause. We want to help people. Now, if this message has hit you somewhere in the heart, the feels, and you can relate, or you have anything to add to this, please like, share, subscribe, comment, do all that wonderful stuff at the bottom. But until next time, as I always say, keep creating and keep valuing yourself.